Legend Total War here, and today we've got a saving a disaster battle. At least that's what it was sent as. So he's got a Steam Tank Doomstack going up against Athel Lauren. It's on small unit scale, so I kind of expect the Steam Tanks to perform way better than if it was on Ultra unit scale. And we're going up against two full stacks. So this is be interesting to see, because he says in the email that he just can't seem to win it, and he thinks it's impossible, despite the balance of power being okay. It's on legendary difficulty, so we can't see the balance of power when we get into the battle, because oftentimes it'll say evenly matched, but when you jump into the battle, it's like nowhere even close. So, I mean, when I look at the replay, I'll be able to see it, but I guess we'll just see. We should pop down Lightning Strike just so it lowers their leadership by a bit, and just see how we go. I would imagine that the Steam Tank Doomstack isn't going to be super good against Athel Lauren just because of all the trees in the way, but this terrain here doesn't seem too bad. Oh, this is Laurelon Forest, right? This map's not too bad, but if you go to, say, there are some maps within Athel Lauren that are just really, really bad. So we're actually not in Athel Lauren. Got tons of experience. So that army's very experienced, but the garrison one isn't. And you got 20-minute timers on this as well. Boy, oh boy. Okay. I'm just trying to think where the best place to stand would be. Probably... Okay. They're probably just going to sit on the... Actually, I have no idea if they're going to come at us or not. But we'd probably want them to come down here. And we don't want to spread out too much. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. It's just a lot easier to manage and to heal damaged units and to cycle them around a bit more. Problem is we're going to get pretty overwhelmed if they were to all get here. But I think we're going to kill tons of them on the approach because despite being on smaller unit scale, right, each shot of a Steam Tank is going to do the exact same amount of damage as if it was on Ultra. So they're still going to kill like 10 elves per shot, roughly. Carl Franz, we'll use him to tank as much as possible. Tank for the tanks. And I think to begin with, how much magic do we have? We've got plenty. If we could get some damage down at the start, that'd be good as well. Now, as for you, I want you to go stand over here, right? So, I reckon what happened with this guy is that he just took a position, pretty standard position, and then got stomped by their full power. But if I send this guy over here and try to draw some of their forces in this direction and then just whiz back over here when needed, that might be useful. So same thing with him. He'll go up this way. I might start him over here. I might do that with Carl Franz as well. Just to try to get their attention over in this direction so these guys here can more or less be left alone to fire as unimpeded as much as possible. Anyway, we'll see how we go. So it doesn't look like it's a very large army over there. It's the equivalent of half of an army if it was on Ultra unit scale. Oof. I can only do that so many times. And we can heal it pretty easily. Alright, so in this unit scale here, Chain Lightning might not actually be the best spell to use. I'm actually not sure. I'm not super familiar with Ultra unit scale. Sorry, with small unit scale. But sometimes you gotta stick to what you know. Are we the attacker here? Yeah, we're the attacker. And it's a siege battle, so that's why it says draw in 20 minutes. Alright, Celestial Wizard taking some damage there. No problem. Oh. So how many kills did you end up getting? 12. So that's like getting 48 if it was on Ultra. Which, that's okay for 11 wins of magic. Alright, let's pop down this. What ability is this? Nah, don't need that. Could use Dwellers Below. I don't know if I want to, though. Alright, he's already got his max healing done, essentially. He can take a little bit more damage, but he can't heal anymore. Like, he can heal a little bit. So I'm not necessarily trying to waste their ammo, but that's just a bonus. Carl Franz regenerates. Okay, cool. You kind of need to do this when dealing with Wood Elves. Just go and harass them as much as possible. Well, get them to harass you, but fail at it. Using Comet of Cassandora would be a bad idea because they'll just dodge it. But maybe once they get into melee with us, maybe it would be a good idea to use it then. Alright, I'm going to do another cast in a moment. They don't seem to be paying that much attention to our flying units. Let's try to get over here. See if they'll send any of their missile units to go annoy us. And I've got 30 winds of magic, but it's so hard to hit them with this magic here, and I'm just going to rely on the steam tanks. Plus, I want to be able to heal them quickly, and if I use up all my power reserve and have low recharge rate, that could be a problem. And yeah, at the end of the day, I just don't see any particularly good spots. Actually, you know what? Wind Blast might be okay. Even though they didn't get many, well, only got one kill, did a decent amount of damage, and it's cheap, so I can do it again quite easily. Yeah, they don't seem to care at all about chasing after us here. They're just shooting us because we're on the way. These ones here are lagging behind, so that's good. But yeah, they're not really taking the bait with that one bit. Still, we've used up a fair bit of ammo with their Glade Riders, and that's just damage that... Yeah, look how much damage it does on small unit scale. It's absolutely insane. So I think this guy started this campaign on small unit scale to deliberately make his stack overpowered. Like, this is fucking ridiculous how much power it's doing. But we gotta slow them down. That's why a Light Wizard might have been more useful than Celestial here. Problem is the fighting would happen so quickly. If I send Karl Franz down there... Okay, yeah, you definitely need to get out now. Don't leave the battlefield, but just get out of the way. They're really trying to kill him. Alright. If I send Karl Franz in there to slow them down, I feel like he's just going to die really quickly. But yeah, the steam tanks have absolutely shredded them so far. Ugh, taking damage. Okay, you should be able to fight that one just fine. Yeah, you just get over there. You're kind of done for now. Maybe popping down Curse of the Midnight Wind might be okay. Oh my god, that was fast. Holy crap. Everything just happens so quick on small unit scale. You blink and they're dead. Alright, pop down the Stink of the Midnight Wind. And keep him healed. Like, a huge portion of their army's been destroyed already, just because of the cannons from the steam tanks. And if we just keep using Earthblight, everything should be fine. Yeah, I think I'll focus more on debuffing them rather than actual damage spells. I don't want to send Karl Franz down there. I don't mind them shooting at him, but I don't want to send him down there just yet. Yep, need more Curse of the Midnight Wind. Just slow down their damage dealing to us. They're all shooting, except for the ones in melee. You get out of the way. Could overcast it, but if he miscasts, he's basically dead. Miscasts on small unit scale are goddamn devastating. Okay, you guys need to rotate around over here. Okay, the Life Wizard's running out of life. Get him out of there. Alright, Carl Franz, go after that prick right there. And you got a health potion as well. That's a bit redundant. Alright, we gotta get this steam tank out. He's had enough. And just get some other ones in there. And there's the army losses. Hardly impossible. Yeah. Holy shit. These guys are so much more powerful on small unit scale. Like, if this was on Ultra, I reckon this would have been... It definitely would have been a lot harder, and I might not have even been able to win it. Just because every shot was able to inflict so much, like, percentage damage of a particular unit, just absolutely annihilated them before they even got close. Like, look at this over here. Look how quickly he's smashing him up. So, units like the steam tank is going to get the most benefit out of a, small use. Oh, wait, this is a siege battle, so they're all dead anyway. So, don't bother targeting anything. We'll just get some healing down. Like, I don't think this guy even got a chance to get into melee with us. But if I had targeted him, I reckon we could have killed him super quickly. Because, yeah, the unit scale does not reduce the amount of damage done by these shots. Not one bit. In fact, why don't we catch up to it a little bit, and I'll show how quickly we can actually kill it on small unit scale, as opposed to on Ultra. I mean, you can always just check it for yourself on Ultra, but here is how quick we can kill it in small unit scale. It would have taken 4 times as long on Ultra. Anyway. Definitely not an impossible battle. But, you know, just takes practice to learn how to use these things. I can't recommend using small unit scale. I don't recommend it at all. It's not balanced. It's the only reason you should be using it is if you literally have to because your computer's a potato. But I've always been curious to see how it would go on small unit scale. I don't personally want to play on small unit scale myself, but yeah, we took very minimal damage because we shredded them before they even got close. And you know, I didn't use magic very well. You know, that first chain lightning did just about nothing. The wind blast didn't do much, but holy crap, the steam tanks annihilated everyone. And I'm assuming you're gonna want to loot and occupy. That's just an assumption. Alright, well, your campaign looks like it's going just fine, so I'm not going to bother evaluating that. That's the end of this one, guys. Appreciate all the support, and I'll see you next time, fuckers.